Hey guys, today I'm going to demonstrate how the Hyper-V or how the Hyper-V works and how you configuration, how everything related to Hyper-V, how you create a parents or child disks, how your installation happens, how the switches, everything step by step. So we're going to start. First, so First, you need to go to the server manager, and server manager you can see here to click the server manager, or you can go to the start menu and type server manager and you will see here server manager. So there is two way. I know if you know any, you can comment below. So first thing we were going to do, we are going to add roles. So in add roles, we can install the Hyper-V, and first we are in a before to begin. You can read all the information. You can even skip the default pages. It will directly goes through the installation pages. So installation type, you want a role based, feature based, or it's a remote desktop installations and everything. So we are using remote based. Next. So now you have, maybe you have more servers, you have maybe a virtual hard drives and everything, but right now we don't have any of them. So we have only our server. So our IP address and everything, I just made up a name, something like that. And then we're going to you have to select if you have more than that. And here you can see the version 2012, R2, standard, or any other. So then we are going to next server roles. Now here you have to choose what you want to install. So later on I'm going to do Active Directories also, but in the Hyper-V, so you will see in Hyper-V how everything works, and if something wrong you can change it. But if you do it on your itself server, then it's a little bit difficult if you do some wrong stuff. So for the testing purposes, Hyper-V is the best option. So now we are going to select Hyper-V. Here is the Hyper-V, and Hyper-V we will select, and then you will see while you're selecting Hyper-V, it's giving more options like graphic unit interface management tools, or the PowerShell interface, the modules, the management tools. So these tools need to be installed also with that. So you add feature, so it's automatically configure what needed, and see it's selected, and whatever else needs to be installed, you don't need to do anything else. Next, then you have other features. Sometime you need DHCP and everything, but we don't need anything for the Hyper-V itself. So we are going to Hyper-V, like as you see here, server management tools, which automatically selected Hyper-V management tools. See, so Windows make it more easier. You don't need to select everything by yourself. It will automatically select it. But if you have any special requirements, you can do that. Anyways, we will going to the next. As you see, once we select the Hyper-V, we have more options here. Before we don't have that. So the next, now we are into the Hyper-V. So what things we have to do before the installation? So now you have to select the switches and everything, but we are not going to do anything here. We are going to do everything in a Hyper-V, which will help you to understand more better in Hyper-V interface rather than in the shortcut wizard. Next, migration. It says all your servers send receive migration of virtual. We don't need to do anything because we don't have actually the servers and everything. So, but if you need that, you of course can select that. Next, storage. So this is also a part which you can do it here, but I'm not going to change it here. I will again changing everything on the Hyper-V. So I'm not doing here. Next. Now you will see here everything what's needed to install as per the add and roll features. So you can see here Hyper-V going to install, and apart from Hyper-V, the remote server, inside the remote server administration, the role administration, Hyper-V management tools needs to be installed. So this option is also, you can do it if you need to go for have a tea and coffee before you do everything install. It's more recommended if you restart your system. So, but I'm not going to do it. I will install it, and voila, the Hyper-V is on the way to install. You will see if you get any error, you can comment below. Okay, so as you see, the features are installed. It's saying the restart is pending. On a Kumar is my name. So you must restart the destination server before anything you start doing it. So we're going to close it, and we're going to see if we see any Hyper-V. Right now we are not seeing any Hyper-V here. So we have all server, local server, file server and everything, but we don't have a Hyper-V block. We will see there here. So what we're going to do, we're going to refresh it. You can do it from here. You can just refresh it. And as you see here, we refresh it, but nothing will happening. So what we are going to do, we are going to restart the system. So guys, this is the way Hyper-V install. As you see here, the Hyper-V is installed. Now I'm going to explain in the next video about everything inside of Hyper-V. So stay tuned.